I'm Desiree.
And I'm Jordan. And this is Captain Oso, the little dude.
7 years ago, we bought a super crappy, really small sailboat that we called Atticus with a dream of seeing the world.
We, for better or worse, own this boat now.
Over the next 7 years, we spent a lot of time fixing up Atticus.
I've got to be really careful not to just cut a hole in the bottom of the cockpit.
But we also did boat work for money in Mexico, traded lobster for rum in Cuba, dodged pirates off of Nicaragua, and lived off-grid in Panama during the pandemic. It's better than I thought it would be, you know?
Through it all, we made a ton of mistakes and faced a lot of fear, doubt, and insecurity. It's okay, buddy. But we also learned that if we rely on each other and just don't give up, that we can accomplish more than we ever imagined.
Recently, we upgraded to our dream sailboat, Atticus 2, and are now working hard to transform her from a weekend cruiser to a long-distance offshore voyager.
We're now making our way up the coast of New England, on our way to Maine, where we hope to continue to outfit the boat and explore one of the country's most stunning cruising grounds. In our last episode, we sailed into Block Island, and the three of us spent an awesome day romping around this super cool place.
So it's 5 o'clock and little dude had a long day yesterday, so he's like cold and tired, but we don't let him back in until he's done his business. And he's like, come on guys, I already did it, let me in. Are you ready to come in? He's like, come on guys, it's freaking cold out here. So it's 5 a.m. and we're getting ready to go to Martha's Vineyard. And little dude is not used to waking up quite this early. There you go, we can go right back to sleep.
It's only 5:30 in the morning, and the sun's already well above the horizon. And it's something that we're not used to. Being in the tropics for the last 7 years makes waking up early in these early morning passages a lot easier. Now we're on our way to Martha's Vineyard. That's going to take us 10 to 12 hours. That's why we're leaving so early. So I think we're gonna get the mainsail up and do some motor sailing for just a little while. And then hopefully when the wind picks up, we'll get some real sailing in.
All right, we're underway. Got a good course on, and I'm gonna send the two buds down below for a 2-hour nap.
It's like a football.
Yeah. See you in 2 hours. Well, it's looking like it's gonna be a pretty calm, easy watch. There aren't many boats on the horizon. If anything, there's some power boats, but they can zip around and maneuver pretty easily. There's one sailboat on our port side right now, and it looks like we're going in the same direction, but he's kind of squirreling a little bit towards us. So I'm gonna just kind of keep easing to starboard and try to keep some distance between us. But other than that, pretty good. That boat on our port side keeps on kind of heading more and more to starboard, which is unfortunate because our course is basically to the left of that boat and parallel to it. So I'm not sure if I should keep staying to its starboard just to avoid it and eventually get pushed off track, or if I should try to turn behind it and then get parallel on its port side. Jordan is asleep down below with little Oso, and I hate to wake him to ask him a question. But today might be a long day, so I don't want to waste an hour or two being off course by too much. So I'm going to ask him what he thinks. So that boat on our port side is still on our port side, but it keeps on kind of going to starboard a little bit.
Now we come up and look. It's really the better so we're exactly 5 degrees off.
Like
and
this?
if you were to go 5 degrees to port, you'd be heading right for him. So
Yeah.
he's heading exactly where we're going.
Yeah.
5 degrees this way and that way doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things right now.
Okay.
We're gonna be underway long enough where it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry to wake you up.
Yeah, it's all right.
Bye.
Bye.
Down below and make short enough. Made some pasta. Hey bud, you up? Ready to I made pasta for lunch, so I'm super seasick. Wanna go potty? Wanna go potty? Go potty. Yes, go potty. Yes. Good boy. Okay, you can come in now. Oh, you did such a good job. I'm so proud of him.
Well, there's not quite enough wind to just sail by. It's still real light. But I think we probably could get the Genoa out because the angle of the wind has changed enough where I think it might help. There's a lot of lobster pots or like lobster traps on the bottom that are connected to little buoys up at the surface. And we don't want to run over one of those because the line that connects to the buoy could get wrapped up in the prop and cause some serious trouble for us. So it's hard to just sit here and eat because I end up just constantly looking around. All right, so up ahead on the left, we've got Cuttyhunk Island and the Elizabeth Islands. And then on the right, we've got Martha's Vineyard. And so the water that we're entering into now is called Vineyard Sound. And the reason that we left real early this morning and the reason that we chose to motor through light winds instead of just sail really slowly is because of the tidal currents that happen here in Vineyard Sound. I think the current can get up to like 2 knots, if not more. And so what we did is we timed our passage just right, where we had the current going with us as we left Block Island, and then we're gonna have the current going with us as we transit through Vineyard Sound. And in particular, if we had much current going against us, we probably couldn't do this trip in a single day. It would have to be an overnight sail. So we're using the tides to our advantage.
So I'm still kind of sleepy and ready to take a nap, but little Osa's getting a little antsy, so I'm getting ready to pass him off to Jordan. He's just so cute.
How's it going there? You having fun? Yeah?
Get it.
He's being lazy.
Turn the engine off a little, buddy. Isn't that exciting?
Let's see how we're doing with these boats. Yeah, we're good. All right, so now go ahead and ease the main out. There you go.
Yes! I got a lot of sleep. I feel really good.
Good, nice. All right, time to sail.
Yeah.
Hottie, first mate hottie.
You're a hottie.
First mate hottie, second mate looking good.
Are you the second mate? Yeah.
He's the captain. I'm just the I'm just the eye candy. Yeah, nice. You just got to be careful with jibing because we're sailing almost dead downwind. So I think what I'll do is I'll actually set the autopilot to follow the wind angle. The autopilot was going for 102 degrees magnetic, but if I just hit mode here, it'll switch to following a certain wind angle.
All right, well, I'm getting excited to check out a new place. And it looks like there are a lot of other people out today who had the same idea. I see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I see like more than 20 sailboats. There's also a lot of like ferries and little power boats and like trawling fishing boats. So it's a little stressful. Okay, so with all these sailboats around, can we go over who has the right of way again?
It's basically 2 rules cover most things with sailboats. The first is you just gotta remember starboard. If one person is on a starboard tack and then the other person is on a port tack, then the person on a starboard tack is the stand-on vessel, which is fancy words for saying they have the right of way.
Okay.
And so right now we're on a starboard tack because our sails are on the port side of the boat.
What about this guy behind us?
He's on a starboard tack, so
Okay.
that's a perfect example.
Oh, okay. So if we're both on a starboard tack,
Yeah.
then the leeward vessel has the right of way. There's a stand-on vessel.
Yeah, that's right. Or if you want to be super cool, you call it leeward.
Leeward.
Put a vessel on a map, make an arrow with the wind, make a perpendicular line to the wind. Everything on the downwind side of that line would be leeward of the vessel. And if you were to do that right now, we would be leeward of that boat there. So we would be the stand-on vessel with him as well.
Okay, so if you want to yell at someone and be right, you can always only yell starboard or leeward.
Yeah.
Throw your hands up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and just go like that. Yeah, exactly.
Come
But you
on.
gotta be douchier. You gotta be like, starboard! You
Yeah.
gotta do like Arnold. Starboard, you idiot! Starboard, you idiot!
Get down, I'm starboard.
I am the leeward!
I'm a cop. Starboard.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Okay, we're getting closer, and I'm getting more excited because my sister is going to be joining us for 2.5 weeks as crew.
Actually, she's like a slave.
Yeah.
Basically gonna be a galley slave.
Yeah, I've got a lot of work to do, and I've just been falling behind on a lot of it, so she's going to be handling all of our provisioning and cooking.
So I'm gonna be like, is that bacon I smell? She'll be like, no. I'll be like, yeah, that's a problem, isn't it?
Ay, ay, ay.
The minutes and moments before we enter a harbor is always kind of a busy time for us because, you know, we want to sail as much as we can. So we're pretty close by the time we get the sails down. We got to deal with all the lines, get the fenders out, get the dock lines out, get them all set up, you know, coil all of the lines that we were using to sail, all the control lines. And so little Oso keeps getting like kicked and hit with fenders and lines get tossed on him. You got ferry traffic that's getting out of our way, which is good.
Okay.
There's a ferry inbound, which we very well may just kind of wait for because I don't know what he's gonna do. But then we're going in through that little cut there.
Okay, where that boat is now.
Yeah, okay, you feel good?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, we got crazy jet skiers, we got ferry, we got to like line up with the middle of this channel, we got recreational like high-speed power boats coming our way. Ah,
You got a ferry behind you.
we're not in Kansas anymore, bud.
Something else to keep in mind here is like there's currents here as well, and that'll affect your steering. So that's why we just need to be really cautious with spots like this.
Okay.
And you can see by looking at that red marker that we're not drifting too much to starboard, but you're real close. More to port. Give it some gas. You're in now, so you shouldn't have any like right to left motion.
We're to the right of this boat with 3 engines.
Gotcha.
Wait till it leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Lito.
Hello.
Welcome to boat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It looks so big coming into the marina because like I'm used to seeing Atticus 1. So when I saw you guys coming in, I was like, is that them? No, it can't be. Wait, that's a green sailboat. And then I saw you first. And I was like, that's Jordan. I heard you. I could hear your voice.
That's pretty good.
What do you think of the little baby?
The little dude.
Little dude.
Hold him.
Oh my gosh, he's so little.
I know.
Oh.
Did you have your beer in the shower?
Oh yes. Oh yes. That just made my day.
Good job.
I'm
buddy.
like on top of the world right now. I got a feeling it's gonna be harder after we go to the bar.
Yeah.
So we just got food and our drinks with the new crew in Martha's Vineyard.
Got your party shirt on.
I got my party shirt on. Let's do it, guys.
All right. Cheers.
This is fun. Anyway,
eat.
cheers, guys. No, you gotta do the cheers.
One more time.
Oh, we already did it.
We did twice. Cheers. Cheers. But you gotta drink after you.
We actually did it twice.
Okay, one more time with the drinking. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Ready? Cheers. Cheers.
I haven't had that much.
Yeah.
I have not.
Good? That is a big sandwich.
Yeah.
That's like as big as Oso.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, good.
Captain's daughter?
Yeah, please.
Do you mind being on a film on YouTube?
YouTube? What kind of film?
Just
That's
like
a great question.
a little vlog.
You made that sound so creepy.
Be safe, you know?
Would you mind being on a film on YouTube?
Do you want to join us on our boat later?
I know, right?
Clothing optional.
I'll act normal. You were saying, sir? Action.
Okay, all right. No, okay.
Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out this week's episode. I wanted to give a huge shout out and big thank you and virtual hug to Brian and Chrissy, who are from Branford, Connecticut, but really helped us out on our trip to Martha's Vineyard. Also, I wanted to let you know that Nigel Calder just released a Boat Electronics 101 course on his website, boathowto.com, and it is a super comprehensive course that'll teach you everything you need to know about your boat's electrical system. I'm super excited about this course because it's geared toward complete novices. So if you just got a new boat or you've had your boat for a while and you are super intimidated and scared of your electrical system, definitely check it out because ladies love a guy who's real comfortable with his voltmeter or a girl who's comfortable with their voltmeter.
Yeah, it's the 21st century, buddy.
Yeah, or a guy.
Not only men are electricians anymore.
Yeah, and guys like guys with a good voltmeter like compatibility.
Not all guys like guys.
But it is a thing, and girls with the compatibility of that voltmeter can also be into girls, other girls.
Yeah, the point is everyone loves electricity.
Everyone loves electricity. That's electricity, man. Circuit on, off. On, off. So if you want to sign up for that course, you can use promo code Atticus to get 10% off until the end of July. And finally, I just wanted to take a minute to thank all of our patrons. Thank you so much for your love, encouragement, and support. Without you guys, this channel would not be possible. So first off, I wanted to thank our newest bosun level patron, Frank Adams. You're amazing. Thank you so much. And to our newest Yachtmaster level patrons, thank you so much. Rodney Neal Doyle and Brian Daranoski. And moving on to our deckhand level patrons, thank you so much. Tal Dagan, Russ and Julie from SV Lorana, and thank you guys so much for your super sweet care package. Robert M. Lambert, Jeffrey Hill, Ben Rutherford, Steve Hamer, Rick, Kristen Steele, and Carrie Young. So thank you again so much, and we'll catch you next week.